stars, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I decided to create this beautiful, glamorous, smoky eye. So if you want to know how to achieve this beautiful eye look, then just keep watching. And as always, don't forget to shine bright because it's so Hollywood time. Okay, so I already have this eye done already. You can see super cute. I love the way this look came out. So let me just show you guys how I achieved this look. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna prime our eyelids, and we're just gonna be using our MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. So this is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna take my little brush right here, this guy right here, which is just a Morphe R33 brush. So we're gonna go ahead and take this primer from the lid and up to the brow bone. So we're gonna dive right in, and the palette that we're using today is Life's a Drag palette. This palette is by Lunar Beauty, which is Manny MUA's line. So this is so pretty. I love the colors. So you have a bunch of pops of colors here and then a bunch of neutrals. So today we're going to be focusing over on this side, which is the neutral shades. I'm going to just take a nice blending brush. This is the Morphe M412 brush. Any blending brush will do for this step. So you're just going to go into thickening right here, and we're just going to get just a little bit dust off the excess, and we're just going to pop it right into the crease. So just like a tiny bit, like not a lot at all. And then we're gonna go into Hunty, which is this like taupey brown color. And we're just gonna add this right into this outer crease, just so we can start defining it a little bit more. So with a flat shader brush, I'm gonna go ahead and dig into Beat, which is this really pretty iridescent shimmery shade. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this right into the first half of the lid. Ooh, I dipped so much product. So, oh, it's so pigmented. I didn't even have to wet my brush with Fix Plus. So I'm also sort of carving a little half crease here. Just with the shadow itself, I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm also going to add a little bit to the inner corner right here. So now you want to take a smaller blending brush. This is the Morphe E17 brush. Let me actually zoom you guys into this brush because it's so amazing. So this is what it looks like. So it's a lot smaller than our first blending brush. So with this brush, we're just going to go ahead and start doing that gradient effect. So I'm going to go into thickening at first, and we're just going to start to blend this towards the middle of the crease. I'm gonna go ahead and dig into that shimmery shade one more time, just because I want to make sure we don't lose this right here. I'm next going into Hunty, and you're gonna add that right next to that thickening shade. So next I'm gonna go into Mug, which is a deeper chocolatey brown. And we're just gonna basically start doing that gradient effect. So you're gonna start from lightest to darkest, and you just wanna apply it to the outer corner and then blend it inwards. Okay. I'm next gonna go ahead and go into the shady shade, which is the dark shade. And you're gonna start off with a little bit of time. And we're just gonna start to apply this to the very outer corner. So now we're going to create this liner effect here with shadow, and I'm going to be using my JS7. This is just an angled brush, and I'm going to go ahead and dig right into shading one more time, and you're just going to start to create that liner. So just like you would with regular liner, but with shadow. I'm next going to take this very small precision brush. This is by Morphe and this is the M168 brush. I'm going to take this brush and dig into the mug shade, which is that rich deep brown. And we're basically going to drag this right above the liner because I want to create like a very soft liner look, not so harsh, more like it's sort of diffusing up into the shadows. And just one more time with that liner, we're gonna go ahead and add just a tiny bit more, but right into the base, not so much upwards. And then I feel like this side is not as vibrant as this side, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of that beet shade. So basically just go back and forth, like don't be afraid to go back and forth with the shades until you get your desired look. So I'm gonna add this up here. Okay, so we're pretty much done, you guys. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my little wipe right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of any excess product that might have fallen. Okay, so now for the liner, I'm using this black one. It's the black shade from the L'Oreal Infallible line, which actually works really well. This is my first time trying it. So this is what it looks like. It's just in the shade black. So I'm gonna add this to the waterline. And I'm also gonna sort of tightline the lash line up here. So now I'm taking this pointer buffer brush. This is by Morphe as well. And this is the M578 brush. And now we're gonna do the lower lash line. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Sickening first, which is this shade right here. And we're just gonna diffuse this right under the eye. So next I'm gonna take this pointer brush. It's a little bit more precise. This is also by Morphe. I just don't know the name because it's kind of wearing off, but it's just a nice pointer brush. And I'm gonna dig into the shady shade, the black shade, and really dig this right into the outer corner. So once you have added that black shade, I'm gonna go into the mug shade, which is that brown shade, and I'm gonna just diffuse it a little bit more so it's not so harsh. For primer, I went ahead and I added my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So this guy right here. So I added it all over the skin. And for foundation, we are going to be using the Morphe Fluidity Foundation. That is my current favorite. So we're going to be adding that all over the face. I'm just going to blend it all out with my Morphe sponge. For concealer, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape. For powder, we're using this Pound Cake powder by Huda Beauty. I'm just going to use a little bit of this to set the under eyes. For the rest of the skin, I'm going to use this Morphe powder. This is in the shade Filter 3. I'm taking this JS2 brush and just applying it to the rest of the skin. So for bronzer today, I'm actually going to use this contour kit by Anastasia. I just got it. I've never used this before, so I'm super excited. I'm going to use the angled brush that I normally use, and I think I'm going to dig into this middle shade right here. So let's see how it applies. Ooh, it actually looks pretty good. It is a lot darker, I think, than I thought it would be. This is the light to medium contour kit. But it doesn't look bad. It looks really good actually. So I do want to try this banana shade right here. So I'm just taking this Real Techniques brush, just like a nice fluffy brush, and I'm going to dig into that banana shade and apply it under the eye. Oh, okay. It is definitely brightening it up. Ooh, it looks good. Okay. So for blush, I'm going to use this Plastic Star blush. This is from MAC, and this is in the shade I'm Not Blushing. It's a super pretty duo shade, and this is what it looks like. It's like a peachy shade. And I'm basically just going to swirl both of these and apply these to the cheeks. I always think that corals look the best with like smoky eyes. For highlight, I'm going to use this one by Tarte. This is the Exposed Highlight. And I'm just taking my JS4 brush and applying this to the cheekbones. Okay, so let me go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back to show you the lips. Okay, so for the lips, I'm taking Honey Pecan Lip Liner. This is by MAC. And I'm gonna go ahead and overline my lips just a tiny bit, and I'm also going to fill them in. For lipstick, I'm going to take this beautiful shade right here. This is also by MAC, and this is in the shade A Wink of Pink, and this is from their holiday collection. I'm going to take this gloss right here. This is the Smarty Pants gloss in the shade I Am Too Smart. And we're just going to go ahead and spritz a little bit of Fix Plus. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful, glamorous look. And if you recreate this look, then of course tag me. And as always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.